Hello, it is IARESMART, and guess what time it is? It's reading comments time. I don't think I'm gonna use that intro ever. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, it's time to read comments. It's the best video of the month for some people. I know some people really like this series. So again, it's another video where I spend like an hour reading comments because I really like doing this. I love reading your comments. You guys are so cool, and you leave some funny comments, and it's just so fun. You guys just leave the funniest things and some cool things, and I get to talk about stuff in the YouTube channel, and it's a great video. So let's see. First comment here is from Sans. He says 1K plus 690 subs. Nice. Which then prompted me to make a community post pointing out the fact that, you know, I hit 1.69 thousand subscribers. We're almost at 1.8. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I made a post because haha, funny number 69. I can't explain that joke, but it's funny. Trust me, it's funny, okay? And then we got nice, and noise to be different. Thank you, Ginny, for being different. Very cool. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real. The Star Wars Frosted Flakes. Yeah. I don't know why they were just like, we should make Obi-Wan Kenobi Frosted Flakes. Like it's a really weird thing. I don't know why. Dang. And they turned Obi-Wan into a tiger. Funniest thing I've ever seen. It was very funny. Very funny. Let's see. Try our new Star Wars themed Frosted Flakes. Crispier than Anakin on Mustafar. They were pretty crispy. I mean, it was actually pretty good cereal, I gotta say. I'm not a big Frosted Flakes fan, but I mean, it was pretty good. You know, I had like regular Frosted Flakes and then chocolate Frosted Flakes, and they're all mixed together. It was pretty good. How much are they? I need them. I don't know if this is accurate. I said about $2. They're a Walmart exclusive. They might not have them anymore, but I looked them up on Walmart.com and it was up to like $5, so I don't know if they changed it or something, but I don't know, $2 I think. Blue, white, red. It's official. Obi-Wan is French, which explains why he's the coolest of all Jedis. Oh, I see, because I don't know if you can see it, but like look at that right there. It's like blue, white, and red. So, yeah, I guess. Well, Obi-Wan is French now. Sure, I need it. Yeah, I mean it wasn't that great, but it was pretty good. Okay, let's go. That's an older video, but sure. Okay, it looks so real yet unreal at the same time. Oh right, this picture I posted of Stormtrooper eating burger. I just put that in the little AI thing and it spit that out and I thought it was funny. Okay, which restaurant is your favorite burger? Yeah, I honestly I can't decide. There are so many great places to go. Like, you know, you can get like chain restaurant burgers, right? Those are fine, whatever. But there are like certain times I've been to like, you know, actual like, you know, one-off restaurants where it's like they just have one location. Really cool stuff. Like whenever you travel, like you gotta like look for local restaurants to try. Because you find some amazing stuff. Like, I one time got a burger. I've had it a few times at a few different places. We have a burger. It has mac and cheese on it. I know it sounds crazy, but it's amazing, and you have to try it. It's so good. I don't know how it's like a cheeseburger, but instead of just a light slice of cheese, it's mac and cheese, and it's and you put little bits of bacon in it. Oh, it's so good, so good. So yeah, burgers. I love burgers. I really love burgers. Are you just gonna comment dang on all my videos? Like, I'm gonna censor it. I'm gonna censor you saying what the real word is. I'm gonna say dang. So you can keep saying that, but I'm gonna say dang. Okay, just so you know. Just so you know, the hidden one. You're not that hidden. I can see you. You're right there. Jeez. IR Dark Moment. Yeah, he's pretty sad. I don't know why he's like that. Yeah, it's weird. I'm just here for the ride. We're all doomed. Yeah. Yeah, that yes. Yeah, don't think about it too much. Anyway, fake, you don't eat. Well, I do eat. Alright? But where are you getting this idea I don't eat? I've eaten on videos before, like in the cooking video. You saw me eat the noodles. I mean, I had to cover it up because, you know, I had to take the helmet off, but, you know, I do eat. I eat food, all right? I was just talking about burgers. So I eat burgers. They're delicious. I just Googled it, and technically I'm part of Gen Z. Sad face. Yeah. The thing is, I'm, like, so close to being a millennial. I think the cutoff year is either 1995 or 2000. And I was born in 2002, so I'm, like, very close to being a millennial. But all the Gen Z stuff, like TikTok and all that stuff, like, I'm so out of touch, even though I'm only like a few years away from that. It's so weird. Anyway, real. Yes, real. And then the Stormtrooper ate the cheeseburger. Funniest thing I've ever seen. It was very funny. Boomers, the new generation is doomed. Phones are awful. I hate my wife. You see, every generation makes fun of the next generation, you know? I can't wait to bully all the Gen Alpha kids. That's gonna be so fun. Yeah, can't wait. That would be awesome. Yes, we do need a Clone Wars series for the sequels. They should make it. They should make the series about Rey's origins if they did. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I love Rey, I don't think her origins are that interesting, honestly. Like, what would the show be about? Just her being on a desert for 19 years? I mean, I guess there could be some cool stuff, like her going on like scavenging adventures or something. But I don't know. So, but I feel like it would just be kind of, you know, it's Rey. She's in a desert, scavenging. There's not really any conflict, but here you go. And that would be kind of boring, actually. Anyway, I did that to draw Darth Vader in Walmart. That would be pretty funny. I'm imagining Darth Vader going to Walmart. That would be quite funny. Bro, the Claude part. Yes, Claude. What a great character in that game. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. I will do that. I will keep reading comments. This took an hour, Skullface. Yes. I wonder how long this one will be. I don't know. Anyone can go on and on writing long comments about why certain Star Wars movies suck and the symbolism behind them, but I only need 2 words to say why Globshito is the best Star Wars character. Yes. Globshito, if you're not familiar, is like the best Star Wars character. Okay? So Globshito, he's a kind of an obscure reference. You might not have seen him before. He's in only like one movie in like the background, but he's a great character, honestly. For real though, this is a reference to a tweet I believe someone made. I remember I saw it. It was a funny meme somebody posted. Basically, someone was like, "Oh, Star Wars fans are so ridiculous. You know, a new thing comes out and they're all like, oh my gosh, Globshito is back." And it's like, it's funny because that's not a real character name. There's no character named Globshito. I'm sorry to break it to you, but Globshito is not a real character. So, sorry. But it was a pretty funny reference that one person made. Day 1 of commenting something just to promote the video in the algorithm. I don't think he did a day 2, if I remember correctly. I don't think I've seen any more of these comments, but we might see. Dang. Is this your new thing? Just, you know, day 300 of commenting dang on IARESMART videos. Okay. I can read Arabesh, and it took about 2 weeks to learn. Yeah. I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. I was actually, like, trying to do my notes in class in Arabesh, and then I realized people are going to think I'm weird if I do that, so I stopped doing that. Anyway, I have a plan for Stormtroopers in July to make 30 short videos and upload once a day, and then on the 30, I'll release an hour-long special or compilation of the previous 30 videos. Okay, you do you, man. I wrote a short story in Arabesh about the Gonk droid, and I am making a video on how I learned Arabesh. Cool, cool. Holy, why do you leave so many comments? Okay, I'm saving to get a lightsaber, probably Cal Kestis Light's Kyber Light Dueling Saber. Okay. I haven't eaten in 2 days, nor have I slept. Why? What? Are you fasting? Is that the thing people do, right? Whatever. Stormtrooper month is a month-long holiday. That it is. I don't know why you're commenting on that on this video, but okay. I watched these movies in my class on May the 4th. Okay. Yeah, the Ewok movies are weird. Sure. I have Instagram, but I don't use it. Okay, well, follow me anyway, because I use it sometimes. If Star Wars had... Oh, by the way, plug my Instagram right now. Go follow me on Instagram if you have an Instagram. I posted a thing today. I'm recording this on Saturday. This is going up on Sunday. But I posted a thing about Spooktober, so go follow me on Instagram, okay? Plug over. If Star Wars had YouTube, it would be farming and droid construction ship enhancement tutorials and then the Empire's propaganda. Sure, yeah. I like the addition of Darth Vader turning to face the camera and then smiling and blowing up Luke Skywalker's X-Wing and saying, now this is pod racing. Sure. Holy crap. Can other people get a chance to comment? Why does this one guy just go to every... Like, at least he's going to different videos and watching my older content. That's really cool. I'm glad you're watching some of the backlog content, because I have a lot of great videos that are older, so I'm glad you're watching those. The Obi-Wan Kenobi scream was a Force bellow. He's referring to the scene in A New Hope where Obi-Wan goes like, woo! And, yeah, that's a Force bellow. Apparently that's what it's called. I didn't know that. I eat my vegetables, but I'm nothing but skin and bones. Hey, man, I can relate here. You can see my ribs and stuff. I'm pretty skinny, so I understand, man. George Lucas always be simping for Darth Talon. Darth Talon, not gonna lie. Yeah, them Twi'leks, I tell ya. Yeah. This video is basically Fandom Wars, the rise of the rage comments. There were a lot of angry comments that I read in that video because people were mad that I said the sequels were good. Yeah, that's really all you gotta do. If you guys want to know how to become popular in the Star Wars fanbase, you don't even have to say anything nice. Just say that you like the sequels, and everyone will start, getting mad at you and leaving comments. Because any attention is good attention, okay? So just be as annoying as possible. That's how you get attention online, alright? That's my tip for the day. Just be annoying and say you like the sequels. Doesn't even matter if you agree with it. Just say it, and you're going to get a ton of people talking to you. Anyway, I love how descriptive of your channel's characters the video is. By the way, whom do you refer yourself to? Oh, well, yeah, so I'm IARESMART, excuse me, I'm IARESMART, and the Shadow Trooper guy, who hasn't been in the video in a while, he was in this video, he's IR Dark, you know, he just doesn't like being in videos. I don't know why, like, you'd think he'd want to, I don't know, he does his own thing. Nope. I have said it before, and I will say it again, I'm just playing Sabak in the back corner of Life's Cantina, along for the good memories and high wages. Cool, that's a good life phrase, if not a bit weird. Dog reveal when? I'm sorry, I do not have a dog. He was quite upset that I don't have a dog. I mean, I don't know. I've never really had a pet. I had a goldfish once. I actually had a couple goldfish. I won them at the fair, and then they died. So, yeah. But I haven't had any other pets besides that, so, eh. I'm the NPC in Giga Chad Mix. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie. Fight me. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's your favorite. It's just not that great. It used to be my favorite, and then I got kind of sick of it, because it's, you know, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I like Revenge of the Sith. It's just, it's not my favorite anymore. It used to be my favorite, though. So, I don't know. There you go. Fun fact. It used to be my favorite, and now my favorite is A New Hope. Anyway, brother, no, please no. Look, it was a different time, okay? I kind of just made that video, and yeah, I made that video. It was weird. Anyway, do it. Sure. Lol, dude. Is the, for real? Oh, right. I had almost pushed that out of my memory. She-Hulk twerking. Oh, God. I don't want to think about that. Okay, that show is still going on. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, it's this one scene. Surely the show's going to get better. It's not. This show sucks so much. I genuinely don't understand. I'm not like one of those MCU hater people. There's some people who are just like, oh, every new MCU thing sucks. I like the MCU. I like a lot of the stuff they've done recently. But what the heck is She-Hulk? It makes no sense to me. It's not action. It's not comedy. It's not drama. It's just bland. Like, it's just bland nothingness, and it's really weird. And then you have scenes like the twerking. I could talk all day about why I really don't like She-Hulk, but it's just bad. Jeez. I didn't even need to watch the show to know that was going to be the finest form of pure, unrefined cringe, and seeing snippets of scenes like this just reaffirms my initial expectations. I gotta say, Claude, I really appreciate your use of good vocabulary. It's very nice. It makes your comments very fun to read, so good job. Good job using big words. I had already lost interest in all Marvel the second Endgame ended. Spider-Man kept me interested for a short while, but now I just don't care. Yeah. I mean, there's been some good stuff. I liked Moon Knight and some of the other series, and everyone hates the new Thor. I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. Sure, the screaming goats got kind of annoying, but I liked it. Now, if they end up doing this in Star Wars, I will do something. Yeah, I really don't think they'll ever be twerking in Star Wars. I mean, maybe, like, there was a brothel in Andor, so I mean, like, I guess, you know, there could be like a strip club, and then you could have, like, I mean, that'd be kind of weird to have like an alien girl dancing. That seems like something George Lucas would do. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, because we had like the slave girls in Jabba's palace. I'm thinking way too deep into this, and this is gonna get very weird very quickly. Skull emoji. I don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, this was my honest reaction. Like, that was like episode 3, I think. I thought the whole rest of that episode was fine, and then it was just that one scene they threw in at the end, and it was like, huh? Ridiculous. So this is how the MCU dies, with a twerking green CGI abomination. Okay, that's another thing. Why does her face look so bad? Why couldn't they just gotten, like, another actress that was, like, super tall and just put green makeup on her face? Why did they have to, like, make a CGI model that looks so... ugh. Okay, Iron Man pissed in his suit in Iron Man 2, and Hulk's bare butt was in Ragnarok. People are overreacting this. If this was a Deadpool movie or something, literally no one would care. I beg to disagree. I disagree, I beg to differ. I think I mixed those two things up. I beg to disagree. Sure, I'm gonna go with it. I think it's bad, alright? It's just dumb. It's cringe, and I don't like it, okay? What? What are you gonna say? It's dumb, and I don't like it, okay. MCU. We need to make a show that's really progressive for women. Also MCU. Makes one of the first female lead Marvel shows of a scene where a man looks in disgust while his female coworker suggestively dances in the workplace. Yeah, that's also really weird. They're trying to be like, oh, she's like a woman, you know, and it's really progressive and good for her. And they have some scenes that I'm like, all right, sure. But then they just throw this in there, and it's like, doesn't that undermine all of what you just did? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into this. Bro, this needs to get viral. Sure. I hope not, though. The meme did go viral. My video in particular didn't, but yeesh, yeesh. This ain't even ethics. I mean, it's not ethics. I mean, like, we're talking about, you know, like the Greek classical ideas of ethics. Sorry, I've been thinking a lot about ancient Greece lately, you know, and you know, philosophy, you know, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, those guys, and they talk about ethics. Yeah, I don't think that's what he was referring to here, though. Anyway, the prop version needs to lay off the death sticks for a while. Yeah, I found this really funny picture of Daisy Ridley, where it's her, and then she has like a, I think I looked it up. It's like she has a like mask of her face that was made, so her stunt double wears it. So, you know, because like during a stunt double is gonna be like moving and flipping around. It doesn't really need to look that much like her. So, you know, it just looks good enough. So, I don't know. Fun fact about that, because they have a stunt double that doesn't really look like her, but then they put on the mask and it's good enough because, you know, she's gonna be doing flips or whatever. Anyway, the only proper reaction to this scene. Yeah. Spider-Man 3 is still great, even unironically. Really? I mean, it has some cool scenes. But Spider-Man 3 is just, it's just the funny one. I think it's really bad, but I really enjoy watching it because it's so funny. Anyway, did it ever come out? Oh. Jeez, this is in reference to, I made a video like, oh, I'm going to be in the next Star Wars movie, because my friend was going to make a fan film of me, like a Lego animation. It didn't happen. And I could get into it, because it's actually quite a long story. I just don't feel like getting into it right now. Anyway, I'm surprised this show doesn't have more hype. Yeah, seriously, Andor. Like, what the heck? Why are Star Wars fans not watching it? It's so good. Jeez. Anyway, I was excited before it even came out, and I'm just, you know, this is just reassurance for me that I'm glad it was, I'm glad I was hyped for it, because it's so good. Spoiler, in the final episode, Globshito, here we see him again, sacrifices himself to save Andor by committing kamikaze. Sure. Excited for Andor, but Rogue One is not as good as Really? Like, Solo, you know, a lot of people just didn't go. It's a real shame people slept on that movie and just didn't go see it. It bombed in the box office because people were mad about The Last Jedi. Jeez. Star Wars fans are ridiculous. They're like, I hated that Star Wars movie. I'm never going to go see a Star Wars movie again. And then they only did that for Solo because Rise of Skywalker actually did pretty good. Anyway, so, I don't know. Go watch Solo if you haven't. It's a good movie. It's not as good as Rogue One, though. Rogue One is better, alright? I'm just going to say it. Rogue One is better. I think it will be the other Disney Star Wars series and be 70% crap and 30% waste potential. Well, look who was wrong, because Andor is really good, and even though we only have 4 episodes, it's already better than the other Star Wars series. Maybe not as good as Mandalorian. Maybe. We'll have to see. It's actually like the different like review scores. It's getting close to Mandalorian. It's not past it yet. It might though. I'm curious to see if it will. Anyway, Rey's goggles are made from the Stormtrooper mask lenses. I did know this. Yeah, these things, you see the lenses on my helmet? Yeah, now look at Rey's goggles. Yeah, they're the same. That's such a cool fact. Because she scavenged them, you know? She found a Stormtrooper helmet, scavenged the eyes out, which is kind of freaky, actually, and then made her goggles. So, cool fact. Don't know why you're putting on this video, but sure. Anyway, Lego Star Wars 7 Vacation stole my organs and... I don't even know, man. Hey, is this map coordinates? Why did you... I don't know where that goes to, but sure. Right. Sequel trilogy era in the Timothy Zahn books. Don't know what that is. Left, Disney sequels. Cringe comment. Moving on. The UCS Republic gunship pales in comparison to this beauty. Ah, yes. The Lego... Ah, I should go grab that. Ah, it's fine. I'll show it off later. But it's just such... It's a little, like, bathtub. And you roll it up and it goes... It's such a cool set. The bathtub. Honestly, a ridiculously unique set. Good choice. I just saw it at the store. I got another Lego set. I got the Obi-Wan versus Vader duel, and I saw that was right next to it, and I'm like, sure. It's like $7. Of course I'm going to get that. It's a bathtub. It's so silly, and I love it. I'm freaking wheezing, man. This is honestly the way I react to this series. The clap scene was just weird as looking. In this one, we live in a society. I guess, I love the scene. Like, I gotta say, the best part about that scene where she goes, like, where she, like, claps, is that one video edit I saw where someone put the Vine boom sound over it and it's like boom, 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 boom. I think that's funny. Anyway, the UCS Death Star is nothing compared to the bathtub bike. Yes. Yeah, bathtub bike. Such a good set. Aside from this masterpiece, what's your favorite Lego set? Okay, so yeah, favorite set that I own is the 2020 AT-AT. It's so cool. I love that set so much. Favorite that I don't own, UCS Star Destroyer. That set is so cool, and I want it, but I don't have it, so it's unfortunate. It's very expensive, so I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get it. I'm probably the first one. I just finished the original trilogy, prequels, and sequels, and all the shows. I love Star Wars forever. Glad I'm starting watching it. Oh, I'm so glad to see a new Star Wars fan that just likes everything. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. Please do not allow yourself to be tainted by annoying Star Wars fans who want to make you hate everything. Okay? Don't listen to them. If you like the movies, just like it. All right? Don't worry about what other people say. Just enjoy them. If you like the movies, go ahead. Okay? Yeah, I love Star Wars so much. I really think more people should just watch it. Some people I think oh, that's nerd is anything. Just watch the originals, okay? That's all I ask. If you find someone who hasn't watched Star Wars, convince them just to watch A New Hope, because that movie alone, just by itself, works. It's because it was meant to just be one movie. Anyway, I'm getting off topic again. I love A New Hope so much. It's such a good movie. Anyway, your Palpatine voice is really good. Thank you. I worked hard on it. It's not a sane individual. Okay. Well, again, you're wrong, because Andor is good. So, take that. They're pointing and laughing at him, and he's slowly burning in lava with his legs severed. I mean, to be fair, this is from episode 2, behind the scenes, but it's a picture of George Lucas. Basically, Ashplatt posted this meme, and it was like, hey, you should subscribe to Ashplatt. And so I just stole it and put, you should subscribe to IARESMART over it. And I thought that was funny. Anyway, wow, a completely original meme. Oh, and dang, again, he commented dang again. How original. And then Ashplatt was like, hey, I've seen this one before. And I was like, what do you mean? It's brand new. And it's a classic. It's a classic. Yes, a classic right there. Oh, dang. Daisy is trapped in a Twilight movie. Yeah. This is another one. I was like, I look in, this is another Saturday, right? Looking for a picture of Daisy Ridley to post. And I see one of her with, 2 wolves. And she's just walking with these wolves. And I'm like, okay. Don't know how that happened, but sure. And one skin saying you need to get help. No, I don't need help. I don't have a problem, guys. I don't have a problem. Simping is a serious mental condition. Come on, it's not that bad. And we are for you, but first you must seek help. I don't need help, guys. I'm fine. Call the Empire empirical therapist before the Empire replaces you. They're not gonna replace me. All right, I'm like the best stormtrooper. They're not gonna replace me. You are expendable. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. And you will be replaced if your simping affects your service to the Empire. All hail the Emperor. Of course. It's simp. Yep. Rey, hanging out with wolves. Famous wolf in Star Wars is the Loth Wolf. Rey is Ezra's daughter. Dang. Remember back when Force Awakens came out and this was the kind of stuff people posted? Rey has to be related to this character. He has to be related to this. Why? Why can't we just go back to episode 8? I think that was another great thing about episode 8. They were just like, hey, you know how you all want to know who Rey's parents were? Ha, joke's on you. Her parents don't matter. I actually liked that because personally I was getting annoyed of everyone, wanting to know who her parents were because it doesn't need to matter. We can have Star Wars characters who aren't related to other Star Wars characters. I don't know why everyone has to be related in the Star Wars universe. It makes no sense to me. So whatever. Anyway, I've seen this pic before, but don't know what it's from. She's gorgeous as always. Of course. I said I'm pretty sure it's from Vogue. I don't know though. I'm not that knowledgeable of the names of magazines, but I'm pretty sure that's where it's from because it said it on the Google image that I got it from. I literally just steal my pictures of Daisy Ridley from Google image search. So there you go. That's if you want to know, that's what it is. I don't like Sam. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Thank you, Anakin Skywalker. Very cool. Imagine getting such a great job, an animator at Disney Plus, just to be overworked and underpaid to make this. Yeah, that's another sad thing. It's like, imagine being like, oh, I'm going to go into visual effects. I'm going to work on, big Marvel movies. And you finally get hired at Marvel. And you're like, oh my gosh, yes. I'm going to work on, cool explosions and, lasers and all the superheroes doing, all cool sorts of cool stuff. And they're like, hey, we need you to animate a She-Hulk. We need you to animate her twerking. And this guy's just like, what? Ridiculous. People had to work on that. The writers came up with this scene. The actors acted it. The visual effects artists worked on it. The people who approved the stuff approved it. They must have tested it with audience, right? And at no point in this process did anyone see anything wrong with that scene and was like, maybe this is kind of dumb. Maybe we shouldn't put that in there. It's kind of cringe, kind of annoying. I don't know. Anyhow, Anyway, my Star Wars tier list. Can't wait to see people disagree with me. Let's go. You're right, I can't disagree. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. In my opinion, Rogue One should be higher, but props to you for making the video. Yes, I really like Rogue One, but this was, not my personal opinion. This was objective, objective. You can't disagree with it because it's objective. Yes. Dang, he put the Phantom Menace on C. Yeah, honestly, I should have put it lower, because Phantom Menace sucks. Alright, I said it. The Phantom Menace is boring, and the only reason it's good is because Attack of the Clones, okay? I said it. I've been looking forward to this. Yeah, I can't do a very good Count Dooku voice, but, it was a good video. I think the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones are okay. I mean, they're okay, but that's just it. They're like, oh, okay, that's a movie. It's definitely two of the movies of all time. Rogue One was really hood. Yeah, I loved it when Cassie and Jin pulled up Director's Clank's house with clocks. Oh, hood. I get it. I see what you're making. Can I make that joke? Well, I didn't make the joke. He made the joke, so that's on him if that's bad. I actually had a joke where whenever I was watching Mandalorian with someone and there's a scene where Baby Yoda was in danger, I'd say, "No, Baby Yoda, you can't die. Otherwise, Disney will have to milk." Otherwise, Disney won't have anything to milk for merchandise anymore. Yeah, that's true. They're probably never gonna kill off that character, because it is a child. That would be kind of messed up if they killed him. So I don't know. They're never gonna get rid of him because he is merchandise. Personally, I'd move Revenge of the Sith up to A and A New Hope down to B. In what world? In what world is Revenge of the Sith better than A New Hope? Right? I like Revenge of the Sith. I've said this before, but it is not better than A New Hope. Because A New Hope works, on its own, as its own movie. Revenge of the Sith, kind of, but you really need the other two prequel movies to set it up. So, A New Hope is just better, okay? Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing. Nice. Laughing. Yeah, this was a fun video. It didn't do that well for the first couple days, and then it did do well, so I don't know. But anyway, this was I saw a video where someone was like, it was just a radio drama, and I'd never heard of this before. There was a radio drama for all the Star Wars movies, all the original 3, and they did these in the 90s before the prequels came out. And I heard the that scene, and I found it sounded ridiculous because the Palpatine voice was like, "When I kill this last Jedi, throw his body down the coal shaft." And it just sounded really dumb. And then the Vader voice was like, "My son, oh, 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 oh." It just sounds really dumb. So I was like, I can do better than this. All right, I know that this, they had whoever highly paid voice actors to do this. I'm gonna do it myself, and I'm gonna do it better. So. Personally, I thought I did better. I think the Luke voice still sucks, because, that's hard to do. The Palpatine and the Vader voices are more distinct, and with the Vader voice, you really just have to, pitch your voice down and you sound like Vader. But, yeah, the Luke voice I didn't do the best on, but I still thought this was a fun video. Lull the Mario Kart music. Yeah, Mario Kart music is it's fun. Is it a Star Wars movie / show, or is it a movie / show? What? Because a Star Wars movie / show, Revenge of the Sith, should be an S, and Attack of the Clones should be B. No. Revenge of the Sith is not an S. Maybe it's an A. But it's definitely not an S. And Attack of the Clones is definitely a C. Maybe a B, but it's definitely a C, okay? I like Revenge of the Sith because it's a good story and oh my goodness. Look, I get it, you like Revenge of the Sith, okay? Jeez. I like Revenge of the Sith because it's a good story and everything fits in Star Wars. It's a perfect Star Wars movie even if it isn't a good of a movie. Okay, sure. I have never met someone that has seen the original 6 Star Wars movies that doesn't like Revenge of the Sith. Most of them think it's the best or top 3. Okay, well that means you talk to a bunch of people that all have the same opinion. Because I have talked to many people who don't like Episode 3. Not very many. Most of them still are like, "Oh, Episode 3 is so good, blah, blah, blah." But I do know some people who are actual, level-headed and are willing to say, Episode 3 isn't the best, okay? It's not that great. Oh, he's got his own ranking, okay. So he's got The Last Jedi at the bottom. Already you've lost me. It's not the worst. Rise of Skywalker is definitely worse than The Last Jedi, okay? The Last Jedi is actually pretty good. The Rise of Skywalker... Resistance, okay, that's fair. Solo needs to be higher. Force Awakens... Wow, look at that. You put all the Disney movies at the bottom? Yeah, totally unbiased and fair. Sorry, I'm really picking on this one guy here. Anyway, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones. Okay, fine, I guess. But they should definitely... The Last Jedi should definitely be above these, because it's better, okay? I don't care. It's better. A New Hope needs to be higher. It's literally the best. Return of the Jedi, okay. Rebels? No. Jeez. The Mandalorian, okay, fine. The Empire Strikes Back, fine. Everyone loves Empire Strikes Back. Clone Wars, no. Ugh, no, it's, it's got some really good episodes, but it has a lot of bad episodes, okay? Jeez. And Revenge of the Sith, wow, big surprise. Okay, that's a bad list. Really bad list, okay? Really bad, okay. Really appreciating that you put Rebels higher, but man, many hate it because it's Disney. I don't hate it because it's Disney. I hate it because it's boring, and I hate Ezra. I really can't stand that guy. Ezra's just so annoying and whiny. And everyone's like, oh, he's only whiny in, like, the first season. No, he's whiny literally through all 4 seasons. Also, I hate it because, you know, they're rebels, and they're killing a bunch of stormtroopers, and they're portrayed as the good guys, which is so unfair. But no, Rebels is actually pretty good, and a lot of people do like it. So that's why I put it high on the list, because a lot of people like Rebels, and, you know, sure, go ahead. Very spooky indeed, brother. Yes, it is actually October 1st when I'm recording this. So, spooky month, let's flip and go. I made a And Beyond style video about Alderaan starring a parodical droid, and that I will melt for scrap metal if I don't hit 100 subs, but... Can anyone make sense of that comment? I got no idea. My favorite Star Wars planet. Any planet with an Imperial garrison on it, because I can just walk up to them, lie about committing some petty crimes, get thrown in jail, and be spared from the million other ways I can die out in the wilderness. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, I guess. I mean, there are a lot of scary things in the galaxy, but, like, do you really have to get thrown in prison for doing nothing? I don't know. Anyway, man, I really hope that we'll eventually have a Stormtrooper who makes video content for the galaxy in Star Wars canon. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I'm ever going to get that big that Disney would acknowledge me and put a reference to me in Star Wars. That would be cool. You know, just having, like, a Stormtrooper who, like, has, like, a holo projector or something going, like, hey, because, I mean... We did have Lando in Solo. He had like a holo projector and he was like giving his life story. So if I could have that as like some random stormtrooper in the background doing like a holo projector thing, that's good enough for me, okay? Disney, please. Just put me in Star Wars. It'd be so funny, okay? Like, come on guys, it'd be so hilarious. Naboo, hands down. It's Italy but everywhere. I bet the housing market is tremendously expensive, but that wouldn't be a problem if you happen to be into politics. One downside will be not having the chance to go deep sea diving unless you want to encounter a bigger fish for your first and last time. Yeah, Naboo is really cool. You know, you got like nice like foresty like areas, and you got like those green fields, and you got like the city of Thebes. It's a nice planet, yeah. Twice a day uploads would be ideal. No, please, no. I can barely do twice a week. I'm not doing twice a day. That'd be ridiculous. Quality over quantity. Okay, I am trying to focus more on that because I mean, with some of my earlier content, it was literally just turn camera on, say something, turn camera off. I'm trying to get better. Right? I've been doing that for years, trying to be better. But where my channel is right now is probably the happiest I've been with it. Probably, yeah. I'd say that's fair. Yeah, because I really like the stuff I'm doing right now. Honestly, I think you should definitely produce your best content by sticking to just 2 uploads a week. It gives you more time to develop videos, and hopefully, it's less stressful you in this way. Also, I fully recommend and support your current upload schedule. Maybe if you wanted, you could make the occasional short alongside your videos. Also, don't forget to take breaks so you don't get burnt out. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing the twice a week schedule for a couple years now, and I just really like it, because I want to get a decent amount of content out, and I think 2 a week is fair, but it's also not too much for me. So I was just curious and asking you guys what you thought of it. So thank you for your responses. I love the title, lol. Right, I turned 20. Yeah. I'm 20 now. That's weird. Still, you know, it's been like, what, 2 weeks? Still feels a bit weird. I'll get used to it soon. Happy birthday, IARESMART. Thank you. I feel this way, and I will eternally and I am currently 27 years old right now, almost 28 years old, and I am so depressed, and I still act like a child at time 2. Okay. Happy birthday, IARESMART. Thank you. My favorite video from you will always be why 5'11 is the perfect height. Classic video. Such a great video. I love that video so much. Happy birthday. Thank you. There's nothing wrong with having such a crisis at various times in life. I have one at 25, quarter of century, when 2000 hit, and since other times, that is all part of growing up, and yes, it can suck, but I use it as an opportunity to reflect and change it you want. Cool. So wait, if you were 25 in 2000, that would make you, like, almost 50. Wow. Old people watch my videos? How weird. Anyway, happy birthday to you. Thank you. Happy birthday. All the best to you. I'm really glad it's great content. Thank you. Happy day of birth, smart dude. Thank you. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you. Don't worry, man. The Empire is still recruiting fine young men like you to clean bolster guns. Okay. Woo! I have no idea why it took this long to click, but you remind me more of like a family-friendly and focused version of Moist Critical, or Penguins, I don't know how you say that, but Moist Critical, that guy. Thank you. He is a really cool YouTuber, and I mean, that is one of my inspirations for YouTube. He makes such just chill content. He just, you know, just kind of talks about stuff, and I like that. I really like his videos. But he does swear a lot and say a lot of inappropriate things. So I try and not say inappropriate things because I don't like saying inappropriate things. Anyway, happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Mr. Smart. I'm 28 now, and let me tell you, it doesn't get better. That's good to know. That's so great to know. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, the solution to aging is clone bodies. As a 25-year-old, aka 1/4 of a century old, it's the second guy who's mentioned being a quarter of a century. Anyway, I'm working on that myself. Cloning technology isn't cheap, but happy birthday regardless. So, like, I mean, I guess you could make a clone of yourself, but, like, that would just be a wholly different person that just looks and is, in that sense, identical. Unless you could, like, transfer your consciousness into the younger clone body, that would be kind of cool. But I don't know how you would do that. Anyway, I'm thinking too much in this. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy B-Day. Thank you. I thought you were 32. Happy birthday. Do I sound like a 32-year-old? Like, really? I mean, I don't think my voice is that deep, or I don't know. I mean, what does a 20-year-old sound like? I think this is what a 20-year-old sounds like. I don't know. So, anyway, thank you. Happy B-Day. Thank you. Happy birthday. Dang, I've been here for 2 years now. It's been great to have you along, man. So, thank you. Hoth, simply because it's cold, and I love the cold. Really? I mean, if I had to choose between being hot and cold, I'd take being cold. Because being cold, you can have, like, central heating and stuff, right? And, you know, then you can, like, bundle up in layers and stuff, and that's nice. But like, when you're hot, you can't stop being hot. You have to get, like, a fan or something, and it's just such a pain, okay? And you can always put more layers on when you're cold. There's only so many layers you can take off when you're hot. So, yeah, I think I'll take being cold. Winter is approaching, though. And I might regret that decision because sometimes we get pretty bad winters up here. You know, living more towards the north, in Michigan. It's great. I love living here. We have super hot summers and really, really cold winters. It's amazing. Anyway, you're an underrated creator. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. I really love comments like that. Thank you for that. It's great, and also great to see new people on the channel. I really love seeing you guys, and I hope you stay around. Dreading my 20th birthday now. I mean, it's not that bad. You shouldn't really dread it. I mean, it's going to happen eventually, so no point in dreading it. It's just going to happen. I always thought it was a carabiner style. I mean, spaceships spin and turn. Don't know what you mean, but sure. I don't know what carabiner style is. I could probably look it up, but I really don't feel like it. So this is what happens to all the stormtroopers after the Empire got destroyed. Existential crises on birthdays. Yep, that's what we're up to now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this person disagrees with my ranking of the prequels. I'm a younger fan, and nostalgia for the prequels argument doesn't work because I watched all 6 films when I was a kid and loved all 6. Okay, but what about the sequels? If my love for the prequels is based off nostalgia, then so is my love for the originals. Okay, sure. Also, yes, I love Revenge of the Sith because it's a good movie. Sure, okay, fine. In fact, I think all 6 Lucas-era films are masterpieces. Oh, here it comes. I've even made a 22,000-word long essay of the Phantom Menace? Why? Where I went over the film scene by scene to show just how much Lucas thought everything out. I also debunked a lot of criticism against it, including Mr. Plinkett's The Phantom Menace review. I don't know what that is, but okay. I'm making one for the technical and it's close to being done, so there'll be an analysis for all 6 Lucas films. If you want to read my analysis, it's available on my channel. Okay, but you say how much you love the original 6, but you're not including the sequels. Why is that? Jeez. Anyway, I'll turn 22 in 8 months. Or, no, I don't know why I saw 8. I'll turn 22 in 2 months. It sucks because I'll lose the privilege of telling people that I'm 9 plus 10 years old. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I get it, because it's a joke, okay? Anyway, what the flip is you gay? No, I'm not. I'm not. Why would you say that? I'm not there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not, okay? I just had to choose both guy and girl characters in that video, because if I just chose girl characters, then it would be boring, and it would be a much shorter video. I thought it would be more entertaining if I did guy and girl characters, okay? Do I have to explain myself again? Alright, I'm not gay. I just made that video because I thought it'd be funny, okay? Jeez. Stop taking it seriously. My goodness. Hello there. Winky face. Happy birthday. Thank you. A few honorable mentions. What is this? The It's Cool fan who only likes 2003 Clone Wars. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, 2003 Clone Wars is pretty cool. That's the 2D animated one. The Mandalorian and some video games. They think that the cinematic trailer in the Old Republic is the best thing ever. It is pretty cool, honestly. And the only movies they ever bother to watch is Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, and Attack of the Clones. Okay, weird choices. And they probably hate any scene that they consider childish or too political. Okay. Don't see why you like the prequels so much then, because it has a lot of those scenes. Anyway, the hardcore Clone Wars fan. Yeah, Glow up watching the 2008 Clone Wars. Considered to be only good content in Star Wars. Weird, okay. They'll probably talk to you time and time again how those series are the only good thing, and the prequels along with maybe just Revenge of the Sith, and that's a masterpiece, and how Rebels, the sequels, and literally anything else are trying to ruin the series. Sure. And finally, the series enjoyer who no longer watches the movies, but just sees how every new series they come out and has zero problems with all of them. The Mandalorian is a masterpiece, Kenobi is a masterpiece, Clone Wars is a masterpiece, Rebels is a masterpiece, even Book of Boba is a masterpiece. And yes, Dave Filoni is their Lord and Savior. I really don't get the Dave Filoni praise. He's cool, and he has made some good stuff. But he isn't perfect, and some of the stuff he made isn't great. Like, all the Clone Wars episodes are not great. There are a bunch of mid-Clone Wars episodes, and even some bad Clone Wars episodes. And Rebels is okay. And he made Star Wars Resistance, but everyone like praises him as like the greatest guy ever. I don't know. Anyway, happy B-Day, Trooper Bro. Thank you. Nice holo projector. Yes, look at this thing. Look how cool this is. Huh? Look, I got R2-D2 in there now. Huh? Have I showed this? Look how cool this is. This is amazing. Anyway. Oh, I can change colors. Dude, look at this. Which button is it? Is it this one? Yeah, look at that. Ah, it's changing colors. Huh? But you didn't think you could do that. Yeah, we're just going to let that go. That's cool. Anyway, I'm a real-life 501st member, and I've never even known about this story. Fascinating stuff. Yes, more people should watch this video, because it's really cool, and it's a really good story. So you should just go watch it and see. Anyway, I did not know that Claude was in the 501st. That's so cool. Like, that's really cool. And apparently he's a Scout Trooper armor. That's so cool. Like, I mean, I want to get like a full Stormtrooper set, so I definitely want to see if I can join the 501st one day. Not right now, because, well, it's kind of expensive, and it's also a big commitment. So maybe later in life, I would join the 501st, because I think that'd be really cool. Oh yeah, I remember this story. Very sad. Epic that she's a canon droid and existed in the real world first. Yes. Quite an interesting story around this droid. This is Facts. Yeah, that's a good video. Why isn't Alderaan on this list? Did something tragic happen, like millions of voices suddenly crying out in terror and being suddenly silenced? Also, I live on Scarif, Imperial base, tropical beaches, and shore troopers. It is pretty cool. To be fair, I was trying to think of which planets to include in that video, because there's a lot. Like, because there are also like some obscure ones, like Mimban, I was like, should I include that? So ultimately, I just went up with all the planets that are in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, because I mean that's got to be pretty inclusive, because like prequels, sequels, and originals. So, oh, excuse me, that's the list I went with. All the planets that are in LEGO Star Wars are the planets that are in that video. So there you go. Oh my goodness. I feel like Disney has also nurtured a new kind of Star Wars fan, a sort of NPC or clone type of fan that mindlessly consumes and enjoys whatever Disney Star Wars put out without any criticism. Like they'll defend 9 to the grave. I don't do that, but okay. And just as good as the others from the haters, that's just what I feel, having met more than a few of them from university. That being said, Giga Chads for life. We can be critical of Star Wars, but also just enjoy the material because it looks cool. I mean, I guess there are some people who are like, I love everything Disney Star Wars. I don't think I haven't met any personally, but I don't know. Like, I don't like all the stuff Disney has done, but there are some people who just hate everything that Disney has done. That's stupid. You shouldn't hate all the Disney Star Wars, because there are some good Disney Star Wars. Case in point, Andor, Rogue One, Solo, a bunch of other stuff. And also the sequel movies. I like them. I've said this before. They're not the best, but they got some good stuff in them. So I really hate that people just hate everything Disney because they don't like the sequels. It's ridiculous. Anyway, hi, you're old. Come on, man. Frick, I wanted to make this video, but you beat me to it. We'll sub, though. Us Imperials have to stick together. Yeah, another good video I made about why the Empire is literally the best faction. All right, you can't disagree with me because it's the best. Anyway, also just great to see another Imperial. It's good to see you out there. Anyway, I have mixed feelings about Kenobi. Me too. I still liked it, though. Overall, I think it was a positive for me. Yes. There's ladies who are 6-7 inches and taller. Ladies are getting taller and men are getting smaller. Grow, ladies. Woo, you're so small. Looking up in respect. Take your Jason mask off, little one. Jason mask? What? I don't even know, man. Lol, I love this. Thank you. I don't know how I made this video. This is one of those things where I had this idea like months ago. And then I finally was like, oh crap, it's the 21st of September. I wanted to make this video. And then as I was making it, I was like, this is so stupid. Who's gonna watch this? And now it's one of my better videos that, I don't know. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed, because that was a weird video. Palpatine holds so much knowledge in the hidden pockets of his robes. That's why they are so poofy. Yeah, Palpatine just has like poofy robes. It's so weird. Anyway, I had a good laugh at this. Also remember me from 2020 in Ashplat's Discord. Yes, this is Cody. He's also in the Ashplat Discord server, which is a pretty cool server, and I'm in there sometimes. So it's cool to see him again. I haven't seen him in a while, so it was cool to see him on a video. So cool to see you, Commander Cody. Anyway, September 21st would be better if we all watched Shrek 2. Okay, was this song in Shrek 2? I've watched Shrek 2. I don't remember that song being in Shrek 2, but I could be wrong. Anyway, easily the best day of the year. It's such a good day. I love the 21st of September. It's so fun. And, what is it, a yeesh? Or is that, no, it's just a face with no mouth. Don't know why. Fantastic timing. Whoa, you posted this video on the 21st of September? That's crazy. It's almost as if you, like, planned that or something. Wow. I wish Darth Talon was canon. I don't. Smash, 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 smash. I don't know what character he's referring to, but okay. Summing up to Peter is why MJ is the worst in 4 words. Yo girls, a hoe. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't like Mary Jane. She's just annoying. Seriously, Gwen, Ursula, even Betty Brant was a better option than MJ. Also, justice for John Jameson. He should have become Venom. That would actually be kind of interesting. Dude, this guy John Jameson literally did nothing wrong. Mary Jane just leaves him because she wants to be with Peter after not wanting to be with Peter, and then actually wanting to be with Peter, but then not before. She's so awful, and I hate her. Anyway, imagine if this is what the clones saw in Order 66. It will be done, my lord. Yeah, imagine, like, they're shooting all the Jedi, but just, like, just in their head, they're just hearing, like, Palpatine singing that. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, oh, it's that toothy bint again. The heck is a bint? Sorry, got better things to do, like cleaning my toilet. I'm pretty sure that's what he means by that toilet. Toothy bint. Okay, I think he's making fun of Daisy Ridley, which makes you really mad because she has really big teeth. But like, have you seen her smile? It's so nice. She has such a nice smile. Like, sure, she has really big teeth because she's British. But like, okay, you don't gotta call her a toothy bint. I don't know what that means. That's so mean. Jeez. Anyway, you, sir, have earned a new subscriber. Thank you. I hope you're still here. Maybe you're watching this video. Sack Squatch. Funny. Anyway, I can't believe Pedagoran Skag just took a whiz on Wally. Oh, is that what that animal is called? I thought it was a Corellian Hound. I mean, they do look a bit different. The Corellian Hounds are white, so I don't know how you knew what that thing was. I thought it was a Corellian Hound. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, also, that droid definitely... good to know I'm not the only one who thought that droid was a lot like Wally. It honestly reminded me of him. So, yeah. Noise. Oh, he didn't say dang. He said noise. Okay. Yeah, but there are a lot of serious moments, and even this serious atmosphere of the show, where there isn't a lot of jokes being made, allows the moments where there is humor to be more funny, and the reaction from the audience more earned. I will say, that's a great thing. I was making a joke in this video, because, like, everyone's like, oh, it's such a serious show. Andor is so serious and adult. And there's this really funny childish joke, but I really did like it. I think it was nice. The show has a couple humorous moments, but it's not like every 5 minutes like in a Marvel thing. And again, that's such a weird thing with Marvel stuff. They feel they need to make a joke like every 5 minutes. They didn't used to do that. Like I feel like they just have such an obligation. Like, we have to have a bunch of funny jokes because everyone loves Marvel for our funny jokes. We have to have a bunch of funny jokes, and now it's just too much. So it's nice with Andor. They're less often, and it just makes them better, quality over quantity, even if this is a pretty dumb joke, but whatever. We need to get Daisy Ridley to see these, yes. Or maybe no. I don't know. I just, be glad to know that Daisy Ridley, acknowledges my existence. That's all I want. The simps, this is where the fun begins. When it comes to people, yes, but if we're allowed to simp for inanimate objects, lightsaber sand is pretty great. What, sand? Like sand? Did he miss the D there? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Lightsaber dash sand. And then embarrassed face and pointing. Anyway, that scene did feel a bit out of place, but I love it anyway. Yeah, that's a fair point. I love how much of a coincidence it is that this guy chose to wear the Stormtrooper helmet to cover his and the Batman theme. It was pretty inspired by the Imperial March. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's an older video. I was talking about the Batman because I was thinking about it, but I always wear a Stormtrooper helmet, so that's why I was wearing it, if you're wondering. Nice shirt you got there. Oh, I have my new shirt on in that video. Yeah. So anyway, Andor, I literally just need to make a video to talk about it because it was so cool. That premiere was, oh my goodness, I loved it so much. Anyway, 1 out of 10, no droid brothel workers. Yeah, unfortunate. Maybe we'll see it again, you know? Maybe we'll see another brothel in Andor. That'd be kind of neat. Anyway, this scene basically reassures that it is Star Wars and not some serious Blade Runner stuff. Yeah, it's a good point. It was feeling kind of Blade Runner. I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt that. It did feel kind of like that, especially that first planet he was on with the brothel. It was very Blade Runner, which is kind of cool actually. I've seen it and watched it and pleased 4 out of 6 of my 6. What? I just need to know that Andor tastes and smells like. Wait a minute. So, see, he got 4 out of 6 except tasting and smelling. So he gets seeing, hearing, and touching. He like touched the show? That sounds weird. And then like what's number 4? What's his 4th sense that he whatever. Yeah, okay, 6 senses. Someone else is pointing out that that's weird. Okay. I'm not going crazy. There are only 5 senses, right? Seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, tasting. There is no 6th. There is no 6th sense, okay? Jeez. Consume more product. Talk about product getting... Oh, come on. Why has everyone got to be cynical like this? Andor is so good, okay? Like, we've had a lot of other, just, Disney product, churning out stuff. I feel like that's what they were doing at the MCU. It's just, here's the She-Hulk show. Get ready for the next thing that's coming out. I feel like that with a lot of the Marvel stuff. Not all. But Star Wars, come on. Star Wars, they're still making good stuff, okay? Why have people got to be cynical like this? It's still good, okay? Ridiculous. I'm 15 and I'm 5'11", and I'm worried that I would grow more or not because I want to go to volleyball. Okay. LMAO, I never heard of water buffalo cheese. Yes, it's rude. Anyway, with these blue noodles, yeah, they didn't work out, but I did get some rice noodles because the recipe called for rice noodles, and I'm thinking that might be the difference. So I'm gonna try it again and see if I can make it actually with blue noodles. So we're gonna see. Anyway, IR cooking, yes, so cool. Yes, Andor is amazing. It is. It's so good. Weird cheese is right up there with weird green alien milk, and that's how you know it's lore consistent meal. Yeah. I found those in the store. I was like, why should I get these? And I was thinking, I'm making blue noodles from Star Wars. I may as well get water buffalo cheese. It's already pretty weird. Okay. I'm something between an NPC and a gamer. I like prequels because I got to enjoy them as a kid. Sure. Vengeance is the second best piece of Star Wars movies after Rogue One. Okay, that's actually kind of fair. Because I love Grievous so much, plus lightsaber fights, plus good CGI, plus Vader. Okay. Sequels are bad movies, even when including the sequel's bad factor. I hard disagree. They are inconsistent, fair. Poorly written, sometimes. Dumb plot, that's not a good argument. Dumb characters, not a good argument either. Plot holes, yeah, there are plot holes in every movie. Palpatine returned and so on. To be fair, the way they did it is dumb, but as it's itself, it's not that dumb of an idea. Anyway, I had fun while watching them thanks to great CGI and effects, but as soon as I turned my brain on after leaving the cinema, I realized how much potential they wasted. Okay, they did waste a lot of potential, but still, they got some good stuff in it, okay? Anyway, oh, right, I made a joke. I can't explain this one to you either, right? I made a joke about Candace, because Candace appeared in Andor. Anyway, it was a joke I made. It's one of those jokes. It's basically, you ever heard the updog joke where it's like, oh man, you smell that? And it smells like updog, and the guy's like, huh? What's updog? And you're like, not much, because it's like, what's up, dog? Anyway, there's a ton of jokes like this where you trick someone into saying, what's this? And then you trick them by saying something funny that they weren't anticipating. And that's the basis of the Candace joke. So, I'm not going to explain it, because now you're going to go ask somebody else what's Candace, and or who's Candace, and they're gonna tell you the Candace joke. Anyway, what's Ligma? This is another joke. Joe Mama, this is another joke. Joe Biden, and who the heck is Steve Jobs? Yes. Admiral Akbar would say, hey yo, that's suspicious. I don't remember him saying that, but sure. Oh my goodness. I got Sugma. That's another one. Yes. Sawcon, that's another one. Steve Jobs died of Ligma. Yep. Joe Mama. That reminds me of this, oh, okay, sure. Okay, that got weird. Anyway, who's Candace? This better not be a joke or I'll be very disappointed. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it is a joke. But I'm glad I actually got you with that one. I could have easily replied to you and said, haha, but I didn't, because I have restraint? Yeah, restraint. I could try and read that, but I'm not sure what language it is, and I can't read it, so I'm sorry. But if someone can, that'd be cool. I wish this was in the movies. Yeah, honestly, this is such a funny picture. It's literally just... Because, you know, Yoda rides on Luke's back when he's training him, but Luke never rides on Rey's back when they're training. So, I don't know. Should have been in the movie, honestly. This scene would have been funny if it was in the movie. Yes, it would have. LMAO, I remember Theory genuinely fell for that once. He asked if Candace was in a watch party. He disabled live chat replay for that video. Oh, so this is, by Theory, he means Star Wars Theory, the YouTuber. So basically, there was one time he was doing a live stream, and someone hit him with the, oh, I think this character might be Candace, and he was like, what? Who's Candace? It's very funny. You should go look it up. Anyway, I consider the apprentice carrying the master during training to be canon. So we just didn't see it in the sequels. Remember that time Anakin carried a knocked out Obi-Wan? If the trend keeps up, then someone will carry Rey. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't really training that Anakin was carrying Obi-Wan. It was because he was unconscious. But I mean, sure, close enough. This is just awesome. Yeah, it is very awesome. I love that picture. I saw it today. I'm like, sure, that'll be the post for Simp Saturday. So anyway, that was it. That was the reading comments. I'm kind of tired, and I haven't had dinner yet. I should go have dinner. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna go have dinner. See ya.